Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Zevola as the second speaker of Group 12. Today I wanna explain about comprehension models, autonomous versus interactive processing. Okay everyone, let's watch my presentation today. Check this out. The concept of learner autonomy, of course, predates computing, traceable at least back to the Enlightenment thinkers and likely to a much earlier period. Interestingly, for language is significant. The growth of computer-aided language learning is parallel to that of educators, with both increasingly interesting in recent years. Most accounts refer to Henry Holleck's works in the late 1970s for the Council of Europe as the starting point for the work of language educators in this area. Traditionally, writing students' diaries has been one of the methods used to help learners develop skills of metacognitive knowledge. Today, online writing stocks class of personal blogs with the added benefits of stable diaries, resources linking potential and inclusion in an electronic portfolio can serve this purpose. An online editor such as Google Docs is another possible tool. A portfolio can be an efficient means of documenting both personal achievement and treasuries of learning. It is currently problematic to import and export portfolios from systems like Blackboard Learn. The relationship between the autonomy of learners and the development of language skills has gone hand in hand. Teachers should play a leading role in promoting the active participation students in reading and motivating them to move away from being passive learners in order to become an effective teaching and learning environment in the EFL context. Let's move to interactive processing. There are three interactive processing: interactive teaching, interactive learning, and interactive boards. To help students understand the important role, the teacher should understand how to teach in ways that best correspond with the different needs and educational backgrounds of students. Learner autonomy can play in achieving the reading comprehension capacity of unchanged students and they feel independence to study. In interactive learning, teachers reflect on the tools for students to enhance cognitive expansion, such as the implementation of Web 2.0 tools to help students assess and process information. Teachers model the use of technology in the interactive teaching best to construct knowledge and demonstrate concepts through dynamic interaction. Teachers facilitate knowledge building through discourse in the third stage as students participate in whole class interaction. This is a reciprocal process of demonstrating and presenting knowledge by using technology. Students are focused on stimulation provided by the teacher on the interactive board in a learning environment that integrates the interactive board, and the students interact with the interactive board either verbally or physically. In the interactive teaching definition, an example of student is to compose was given. The principles of constructive learning build block of an interactive learning environment is follow this type of student-centered learning. And then in interactive boards, also known as electronic blackboards, interactive blackboards are display monitors that are produced by various businesses such as Smart Technology, Promethean, Sony, and others in different sizes. As an interactive tool, interactive boards allow the user to write objects including image and text and to manipulate them. Interactive boards connect to a computer through a USB port and a projector is connected to that computer. The interactive board, projector, and computer combination is a dynamic system that facilitates classroom flexibility. Using an interactive board in the classroom has specific benefits. One of the use of interactive boards is the use of learning software on tablets and smartphones. We can get some benefits if we use interactive boards from our tablet or our smartphone. And then conclusion: to understand a sentence or language components such as a syntax, for example, it takes the power of working memory to be able to complete it. The two main factors that influence understanding are semantics and pragmatics, although other linguistics are still needed. In order to understand a material, a strategy is needed. In this case, there are two strategies: autonomous and interactive. Autonomous focuses more on the independent ability to process and understand language individually and is conceptualized through metacognitive, while interactive understanding focuses more on the process of student interaction with other students, teachers, and assistive tools like media and technology. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.